ブリーチ
Okay, let's read chapter 241 of Bleach. The title here, Silver Flame. The triad here is headed to Hueco Mundo. Alright. Bogo. If something happens, oh, this is like Chad slipping. Ooh! Gasha! So, Urahara had made some comment about like they're going to have to traverse the Reishi, the spirit threads. Daijoubu ka, Chad? Are you okay, Chad? Mondai nai. Problem without, or not existing, so no problem. Yare, yare. My, gracious me. That's likely Ishida talking here. Yeah. Buzama dana. What a mess. Buzama. Yeah, unsightly, clumsy, unpresentable. He's talking about them. You are. Su has this sense of him like gliding along without a problem. Ashibakurai? Ashibakurai mo skoshi matomo ni tsukurenai no kai? Foothold extent a little bit more fair and squarely not able to make. He's asking them the question, like, can't you guys make your footholds like a little bit more, again, like fair and square? Matomo ni is sort of like, I guess in this case, like solid, but yeah, honest, decent, upright, normal. Can't you make your footholds a little bit more decent? And again, ashiba is literally like the place around your feet. The footing. Yeah. Okay. Urusei na. Shut up. Orea koyu no nigate nandayo. Me, this sort of a thing's unskilled it is. You know, like, hey, I'm unskilled at stuff like this, you know? Sweet. That's him just like gliding past. It's not clear. Is he pushing up his glasses or is he like doing the whole like, you know, ice skating running thing going on? I'm not sure. Could be either one. Fuka nanda yo omae no tsuo no sore. Oh, that thing. I mean, what is it, you know? Yours, that thing of yours. So like, by the way, like, what are you doing? Hitori dake zuru jane ka? Just one person, it's not fair. Hitori dake. Just one person, it's no fair. Hirenkyaku no oyo da yo. Okay, this is Ishida's response. Oh, thanks, Solar. Yeah, this is it's part of me practicing my Japanese, but doing a literal translation helps get the intent, or at least I think it helps give the intent behind the Japanese. Renkyaku. I don't know what that Hiren. Okay, this is like flying Renkyaku. Did we see this before? This sounds like one of their made-up words. Hirenkyaku no oyo da. And oyo is like the application of. It's an application of hirenkyaku. So again, hirenkyaku is this like flying something foothold. This is this is ashi. It's some kind of Quincy technique. Yeah, so it's one of their made-up words. Oh, okay, well, this is kind of useful in that hikyaku can mean like express messenger, like a flying foot. The ren there, just for completion, let's go ahead and take a look at this again. I'm sure I did this a couple some time ago. And that is bargain, reason. Oh boy, it's one of these like super duper means everything kanji. Okay, I don't know what to do with that in this context. Cheap seems to have the sense of like bargain, cheap. So flying cheap foothold. It's an application of that. Kono korai wake nai. This extent of a reason not existing. Wakenai. Oh, wakenai just means easy. So it's really this easy. It's easy. All right. Soieba Ishida. If you say it that way, Ishida, or like now that you mention it, Urahara-san kara kiitan da ga omae. From Mr. Urahara, heard it. You, omae, you, oji-san to keiyaku shite ita sou da na. Okay, this is interesting. From Mr. Urahara, heard about it. You, with your father, did a promise, heard that. It seems, or I heard that you made a promise with your father, heard about it from Mr. Urahara. Shugyo o tsukete morao wa kawari ni shinigami to sono nakama ni kakawaranai. And this is the promise, right? It's in quotations. The tsukete, like received or attached training, receiving in exchange. So in exchange for receiving training with Shinigami and those friends not being associated with. Okay, so he's surprised that they seem to know. Sore nano ni, this is Chad. Even so, doshite koko ni iru nda? Why in this place existing? So why are you here, given that? Nanda soria. What is that? Hatsumimi da zo, Ishida. Did I hear? Oh, it's the first time I'm hearing about that, Ishida. So nano kayo? Is it that way? Is that for real? So I was wondering about that too. What's this mean? Shugyo o tsukete morao ka? Receiving the training? Question mark. Yeah. Tashikani, certainly. This is Ishida's thoughts. Certainly. Kekka teki ni wa sou natta no kamoshirenai na. Certainly, as for to the results, it became that way, maybe. Kekka teki. Yeah, concerning the results, as for concerning the results, it became that way, maybe. Kamoshirenai, that's very non-committal. Certainly, it may became that way. Sono tori da yo. All he says is, yeah, it was according to that. So, or it is according to that. So that's correct. All right. So I'm zooming out so you can get a better sense of what this page is about. So that was our kind of intro. We appear to be going to a flashback now. So this is sort of our splash page for 241 Silver Flame. We're in a flashback. There's someone out here. They appear to be smoking G. That's the lighter. This is someone being tired and then collapsing. Oh, this is Ishida. Yeah, this is him during the training. Ki? Domo. Yaban osore irimasu. Te, mada yugata desu kedo. Okay, so somehow Urahara is stealing into the training ground here. Gee, this is kind of the sound of a squeaky door opening or whatever. He's peeling aside this thing. Like, pardon, sorry. Night, like, I guess, osore irimasu. Rightfully. Okay, this is just a, like, begging pardon for yabun, which is just like being late at night, evening time. And then he says, saying that, it's still yugata, and yugata is just like, I think more like early evening. Yeah. So again, yaban osore irimasu. So begging pardon for like this late in the night, but it's still sort of like early evening. Oh yeah, otou-san irasharanai en desu ne. Oh my, your father, like not existing, isn't it that? Is he not here? Garan or karan? That's some sort of clanging sound. Maybe that's the portal closing or something. Korea raki. As for this, it's lucky. Oh, Urahara-san, Mr. Urahara, nan no you desu ka? What business of what is it? So, what do you want? What do you need? Sore desu. It's that thing. Nani ga sore desu? What is that thing? Inoue-san ga arankaru ni rachissareta. Oh, this is Ishida saying this, so Urahara has told him about Orihime. Ms. Orihime, by the Arankaru, abduction was done? Uh-oh. Okay, so this isn't about Shinigami, it's about Orihime. 正確には愛禅宗介の命を受けたアランカルたちにす。As for accurately, Aizen Sosuke orders received Arankaru by them. So he's correcting because he says abduction was done by the Arankaru. And he's correcting and saying more accurately, it was Arankaru who were working on orders of Aizen Sosuke. Kurosaki-san wa osoraku hitori de tasuke ni ikou to suru deshou. As for Mr. Kurosaki, perhaps alone, going to save, trying to do that, probably. He's probably going to try to go to save her alone. Soshite, in addition, Huekomundo Totsunyu no ate o motomete konya ni mo atashi no tokoro e kuru deshou. Okay, and so oh boy. Ate here is an aim, maybe, I guess. Expectations. Let's go with that. Yeah, an aim, objective, something like that. In addition, penetrating, entering into, invading Huecomundo, desiring that aim of doing that. This evening, also to my place, coming probably. So I'll probably come to my place this evening, seeking, desiring, again, the aim of entering that place, invading that place. Kaete kurasai. Please go home. Please go back. This is Ishida. Hai? Okay. Uraharaさんは僕に黒崎と共にホエコモンドへ迎えと言いたいんでしょう。As for Mr. Urahara, by me, with Kurosaki together, to Huecomondo, heading towards, wanting to say probably. So, Mr. Urahara, you're probably wanting to tell me, you're probably wanting to say that I should go together with Kurosaki to Huecomondo. Dakedo, however, 今の僕は死神には関われない。However, as for me now, as for the me of now, as for with Shinigami, not able to associate. 帰ってください. Please go home. Please go back. 井上さんを助けるのなら僕は一人で Oh, okay. If it's saving Ms. Inoue, as for me alone, hitori, alone. Urahara-san, saki nante iimashita? Okay, so he suddenly pauses when he hears the alone thing again. He says, Mr. Urahara, before, what did you say? Kurosaki mo hitori de? Kurosaki also alone? Yes. Soul Society e kono ken kara te o hikimashita. Okay, as for the Soul Society, from this incident, they've withdrawn their hand. They pulled out from this incident. Kurosaki-san wa hitori de tekichi ni mukao koto ni narimasu. As for Mr. Kurosaki, alone to the enemy grounds, heading towards event is becoming. So it has become the event that Kurosaki is going to head to the enemy grounds alone. Tekichi. Suitable place? No, not that. Enemy territory, hostile place. Yeah, different teki. So desu ka? Is that so? Koko kara dashite kudasai, Urahara-san. Sore nara hanashi wa betsu da. From this place, dashite kudasai. From this place, please go out, Mr. Urahara-san. If it's that thing, as for a story, it's otherwise. Okay, I think what he's saying here is like, if that's what you're saying, that Soul Society is not doing anything and Kurosaki is going along, then this is like a different matter. It's a different story, meaning like that's something else. This, koko kara dashite kudasai. Please go out. This is either like go out or like get him out. I'm not quite sure on that. I was surprised that I guess Ishida was still in this thing. I thought he had gone home at this point, but apparently not. Nande da yo? Why? What? Soul Society ga Teihiko ga ore ga shinigami na koto ni wa kawari nei daro? Okay, so the Soul Society, the Soul Society withdrawing their hand, with backing out, and me, as for to the event of being a Shinigami, that's not, nothing has changed, right? So the Soul Society is backed out, but as for me being a Shinigami, that hasn't changed, right? Shigao ne, it's different, you know? Kimi wa Shinigami daiko sa. As for you, you're an agent, a daiko Shinigami. Daiko is this word that means like acting as an agent, yeah. You are a Shinigami acting as an agent. Shikamo, and in addition, Soul Society ni misuterareta ne. You were abandoned by the Soul Society. Yeah, nerd technicalities. See, that's what friends do, right? You find the technicalities. Yeah, you've been abandoned by the Soul Society. Forsaken. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. This is just them running along. Tsumari, what that means is, ima no kimi wa, as for the you of now, as for you right now, shinigami de mo nakareba, sono nakama de mo nai. What that means is, as for you now, like even a shinigami not becoming, or if you're not even a shinigami, then even those allies don't exist. It's something along those lines. He's basically saying like, you're not a shinigami and they're not your friends. The demo nakareba is a little bit of a different construct than I'm familiar with, but it's got that sort of a sense to it. If you're not even a shinigami, then they're not your friends. Sore ni kakawatte mo, in addition, even if that changes, kakawatte mo. Oh, even if it is related, nan no seiyaku mo ukenai te wake sa. For what seiyaku? Limitation or restriction. Not receiving. That's the reason. So the reason is not receiving, not accepting any limitation, even if it's related. Kakawatte mo. Okay, that's a bit odd. Sore ni kakawatte mo nan no seiyaku mo ukenai te wake sa. Yeah, again, something about the reason is not receiving even any sort of limitation, even if it's related. In any case, the English went with, there's nothing really keeping me from helping you. It's a lot easier way to say that. Herikutsu jane ka? That's herikutsu, isn't it? Oh yeah, sophism. Hair splitting. Frivolous objection. Basically, you're splitting hairs, aren't you? Keiyaku no ana o tsuita to itte moraetai ne? Want to receive saying it is like piercing the hole of limitations. No, wait. Keiyaku, not seiyaku. What was keiyaku in this case? Oh, contract. Oh, like piercing the hole in the contract. But that would be like finding a loophole, right? Yeah, I would like to receive it, us saying that, meaning like, I prefer to call it that, or we should call it that. Finding the loophole, piercing the hole in the contract. Dakara sore o herikutsu te iun da yo. That's Ichigo clearly saying, and that's why that thing I'm saying it's splitting hairs. Urusai na, kimi wa ittai dochi no mikata da? This is Ishida responding. It's like, shut up. As for you, like, which side of ally? Which side of ally? I mean, like, whose side are you on? Omei no teki da? The enemy of you. Like, I'm your enemy. That's, again, Ichigo. Ishida rashi na? Just like Ishida, isn't it? That's just what Chad's thinking. So, leave it up to Ishida to find the loophole. Hey, Jura, how's it going? All right, so there's his dad. Gee, the door opens. There's a note. There's a note. Yo, hey. Za. Nigerareta mitai da na, Ishida. Seems been fled on, haven't you, Ishida? This is kind of the use of the passive to mean like misfortune or whatever. So it seems like was gotten away, was run away on. So seems like he got out, Ishida. Doko kara haitta? From where entered? How did you get in? Kurosaki. Dun dun dun. There's Ichigo's dad. Oh! Nanda yo? What's this? Omae ni sou yobareru no wa hajimete janai ka? By you, that way being called, as for that, it's the first time, isn't it? So it's like, oh, what's this? That's the first time you called me that, isn't it? Kurosaki. Douyu shinkyo no henka da? What sort of a shinkyo, a heart boundary? Mental state of a change. What sort of change of a like mental state has happened in you? Shitsumon ni kotaero. He's saying like answer the question. To the question, reply. Like, which was, how did you get in here? Watashi wa dou yatte koko ni haitta no ka to? As for me, how doing into this place entered? That's what I asked. Sono sukata, that shape, that form, chikara ga modotta no ka? Powers returned? Powers came back? Mana. Well, you know. Niao daro? Does it suit me? Does it suit? Hedo ga deru. Vomit comes out. Which is usually the way to say, like, you make me sick. This is literally, though, vomit comes out. Spew. Vomiting occurs. Soyu wa domo. As for that, thank you. Yomane no ka? Not reading? Not reading? Oki tegami? The left behind letter? Like, basically, are you not going to read it? Kudaran. Yomanaku tomo nakami wa wakaru. So, we'll get back to Kudaran. He's basically saying, even if I don't read it, as for the contents, I know them. I know what's in it without even looking at it. Kudaran is like shameful or, yeah, good for nothing, stupid, trivial, worthless. Waza to ikaseta na? On purpose, let go, didn't you? You let him go on purpose, didn't you? Omae no shitta koto ka? The event of knowing of you, or he's basically saying like, is that something you would know? Or you'd be familiar with? Kuin shi no chikara wa tori modoshiyatta. As for the strength or the power of the Quincy, did the favor of getting back. Tori modosu. Yeah, to regain, to recover. Did the favor of regaining powers of the Quincy. Ato wa sore o ikasu mo korosu mo yatsu shidai da. As for the rest, this is kind of like as for what happens after that, that thing, living or even killing thing, it's a difference. Shidai. Oh no, it's dependent upon. No. Yeah, dependent upon. I guess it depends. Oh, okay, he's saying it depends on that guy, meaning Ishida. Yatsushidai. It's dependent upon him, basically whether he lives or dies after having gotten his powers back. All right. Ikiru mo shinu mo na. Either living or dying, you know. Roku demo ne oyaji da. Roku demo nai is worthless, good for nothing. Yeah. A good for nothing dad, aren't you? Or you are, aren't you? Gasha. Omae yori wa mashi natsu mori da. More than you, as for more than you, it's preferable intent. Mashi natsumori. Why tsumori? It's a preferable intention, a preferable conviction more than you. I think in a way, right, he's saying you're like a deplorable father, good for nothing. He's basically saying like it's more than you, it's preferable or something. All right. Wakatteru. Yeah, I know. Okay. All right, so there they are looking at that. And then we switch over to Inoue, who is also trapped somewhere, looking at the moon. Koko de otonashiku shitero te iiwareta kedo, nani suru koto nai na. Okay, so was said, basically in this place, be calm, be docile. Otonashi is, again, like calm, docile, not making trouble. So do that, was told. But nothing doing event existing. So there's nothing to do here. Nani mo suru koto nai na. Onaka suita, and I'm hungry. Okay, we're getting a flashback to something here. Atashi, hontou ni koko ni kitte yokatta no kana? Me, truly to this place coming, was good, wasn't it? Like, it was a good thing that I came here, right? Atashi ga, hito tachi no kizu o naosu koto de, tatekai no uzu ga ookiku naru n janai no kana? Me, those people's wounds healing event, with the event of healing those people's wounds, the spiral of fighting, making larger, becoming larger, isn't it that, I wonder? Oh, okay. So she probably, aside from Grimjo, she may have healed other people's wounds. With the event of healing the wounds of those people, isn't it making bigger the spiral of fighting? All right. More flashback of people. Yeah, well, however, demo. Ima wa donna koto shite mo atashi ni uriou kachi ga aru to omowase naku cha ikenai. Okay. So she's actually saying no, but as for now, no matter what happens, by me, a value for using existing must make thought, must make them think that there's a value use that exists in me, whatever happens. Semete, at least, minna no tatakai no junbi ga totonou made. Yeah, at least everyone's battle preparations until they're in order. So at least until everyone's ready to fight. Boom. Okay, suddenly there's some sort of large sound or something going on. Hitaka arrived. Come. Go. Okay. They're here. Bun. So they just kind of burst in somewhere. Oh, still going. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Are? Huh? Nanda? ずいぶんしっかりした建物の中に着いたな. Okay, so what is this? What is it? Very much a proper, level-headed, done building inside arrived, haven't we? So we've arrived inside like a shikari building that's very much shikari, like solid. Yeah, like level-headed, reliable, firmly, tightly, like a proper building. We've arrived very much inside a proper building. なんとなく、ホコムンドっていうと、もっとぐちょぐちょしたとこ、想像してたんだけどな。ぐちょ。Sopping? Soaking? What? Okay, somehow the thing called Huecomundo, all the more sopping, soaking place, doing imagination, but so basically like, I thought it was going to be more soppy, soaking, drippy. I don't know. It's weird. That a place called Huecomundo would be more that. Ton o otose Kurosaki. Ton o otose. Drop the tone, Kurosaki. Oh, this is him saying this. Both of these things. Drop low. This is like lower your voice. Drop the tone, Kurosaki. Ima no shinyu oto de, osaraku dareka ga kanzuiteru hazu da. So, with the sound of shinyu, like penetration, entry, arrival, invasion. That's what we want. The invasion sound. With the invasion sound just now, in other words, that big explosion that happened, perhaps somebody noticing ought to do. So someone's probably noticed our arrival, basically. Koko hontou ni Huecomundo ka? This place truly Huecomundo? Is this really Huecomundo? Kiiteru no ka, Kurosaki? Are you listening, Kurosaki? Ichiro doko ka ni mi o kakushite. I guess like one time in some place, hiding oneself, doing the concealing of oneself, or like for the time being, somewhere concealing oneself. Zoom. All right, so someone's already noticed their arrival. Nanda omaera zuru. Zuru kind of has this sense of like slimy, crawly, creepy. Who is it? What is it? You, plural. So who are you? What are you? All right, there we go. That is the end. This is just keen in, no smoking. Inside the hospital? Yeah, inside the hospital, no smoking. And of course, he's smoking. All right, that was the end of 241. Next, we'll read 242. 242 will be the final chapter of volume 27, which means we'll look at any art at the end of the volume next time and do a preview of 28. That'll be next time.